Did you know your Samsung TV has a hidden service menu that lets you access settings most users will never see? It's called the hotel menu or service menu, and it's been sitting inside your TV since the day you bought it. Pain Point Plus warning. This menu is not like the regular settings screen you use every day. It contains advanced controls that technicians and hotel installers use, things like disabling volume limits, locking input sources, checking panel usage hours, and changing regional settings. Samsung hides this menu for a reason. One wrong setting in here can disable your remote, lock you out of apps, or even brick your TV's software. But when used carefully, it can also solve real problems, like removing the maximum volume cap on hotel TVs, enabling demo modes for display units, or checking how many hours your OLED panel has been running. This guide walks you through accessing the service menu safely, identifying the settings you can change, and, just as importantly, the ones you should never touch. Section 1. What exactly is the service menu? 1. What exactly is the Samsung service menu? The service menu is a diagnostic and configuration layer built into every Samsung TV. It sits below the regular Smart Hub interface. Samsung intended it for authorized technicians, not end users. The menu gives access to panel information, manufacturing date, panel type, total usage hours. Hospitality mode, also called hotel mode, used to lock down TVs in hotel rooms. Regional and tuner settings, useful if you move countries or need to change broadcast regions. Advanced picture calibration, white balance offsets, gamma tables, and color space tweaks. Debug logs and self-diagnostic tools. Accessing the menu does not void your warranty by itself. Changing certain settings, however, may. Proceed with caution. Section 2. How to access the service menu. 2. How to access the Samsung service menu. The method depends on your remote type and TV generation. For standard Samsung smart remotes, with the TV powered on, press the following sequence on your remote quickly, within 3 seconds. Mute 182 power. The TV will power off and then turn back on with the service menu displayed. If this does not work, try the alternative sequence. Info settings mute power. For older Samsung remotes with number pads, with the TV on, press Mute 182 power. Or, on some 2017 to 2019 models, display menu mute power. For Samsung TVs without a number pad, you may need a universal remote or the SmartThings app. In SmartThings, open the virtual remote, switch to the number pad view, and enter the same sequence. Important note, these codes work on most Samsung TVs sold globally, including India models. If none of the sequences work, your TV may use a different key combination, or Samsung may have disabled service menu access on that specific firmware version. Section 3. 3 settings you can safely change. 3. 3 settings you can safely change. Once inside the service menu, you will see a grid of options with cryptic labels. Here are 3 that are generally safe and genuinely useful. Check panel usage hours. Navigate to SVC info panel display time. This shows exactly how many hours your TV's panel has been powered on. Useful if you are buying a used Samsung TV and want to verify the seller's claims, or if you want to track OLED panel aging. Disable maximum volume limit in hotel mode. If you bought a used TV or one that was previously a display unit, the volume may be capped at a low level. In the service menu, go to Hotel option, hotel mode off. Then go to Power on volume and set it to your preferred level. This also unlocks the ability to change input sources freely. Display units often lock the input to a demo source. Change region for missing apps. If certain streaming apps are not available on your Samsung TV in India, check Local set. In the service menu, changing this to a different region, for example, EU or US, can sometimes unlock App Store content not available in your current region. Note, changing regions may reset your Smart Hub, requiring you to log back into all apps. Section 4. Settings you should never touch. 4. Settings you should never touch. The service menu contains options that can permanently damage your TV. Do not experiment with these. Do not touch anything labeled calibration or white balance unless you have professional calibration equipment. These settings alter the display at a hardware level. A wrong value can make your screen permanently tinted green, pink, or overbrightened. Do not change the panel type or display type setting. This tells the TV's processor which physical panel is installed. If you set it to the wrong panel, for example, telling a QLED TV it has an OLED panel, the TV may refuse to display any image at all. Do not enter factory reset or EEPROM reset from the service menu. These are low-level resets that wipe calibration data and can leave your TV unbootable. Do not change any value you do not understand. If the label is unclear, skip it. There is no undo button in the service menu. Section 5. How to exit safely. 5. How to exit the service menu safely. To exit, press the power button on your remote. The TV will turn off. Wait 10 seconds, then turn it back on normally. The service menu disappears and your TV returns to regular operation. Do not unplug the TV while inside the service menu. Always exit using the remote first. If the TV behaves strangely after exiting, a full power cycle, unplug for 60 seconds, then plug back in, usually resolves it. Summary. So to recap, the Samsung service menu is a powerful hidden tool. Access it with Mute 182 Power. Use it to check panel hours, disable hotel mode restrictions, or change regional app availability. But stay away from calibration, panel type, and low-level reset options. Those can permanently damage your TV. Conclusion. If this guide helped you unlock something useful on your Samsung TV, share what you found in the comments below. Subscribe and turn on notifications if you want more hidden TV settings, troubleshooting guides, and tech tips. And check out my video on fixing Samsung TV Wi-Fi disconnection problems. It solves the #1 complaint I hear from Samsung owners. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.